Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Charleston breakfast casserole. And before I get started, I'd like to mention a special friend. Her name is Melissa Witt. She just started her YouTube channel, cooking recipes, southern ones. So check out her channel. I'll put a link at the bottom of the page or in the description box. Show her some love and attention and help her get her channel started. Thanks guys, and Happy New Year's. Alright, I'm starting out here in a 9x13 baking pan that I sprayed some food release spray in there. And I have some croutons here. Now these are garlic and cheese flavored ones. You can also use plain ones. I have 4 5-ounce bags or 20 ounces of croutons. I'm going to dump them in this grease pan. My garbage here. And this is a quick meal on a busy work night. And it's New Year's Eve, so I want to get done and get a shower so I can relax and commence partying here at home. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a form. Now, that looks like a lot, but they will cook down. Alright. Now, I have a whole stick of margarine here. You can also use butter that I melted down in the microwave. I'm going to go ahead and drizzle this over top of this. It's not that hot. And this here will help soften up the croutons. So you want to get this evenly spread all over in there. Alright. I'm going to move this aside for a second. I have 9 eggs that I beat up in this bowl. And I'm going to add 2.5 cups of milk to it. Alright. Now I'm going to add in 1.5 green bell peppers. You can also use red or orange, any color you like, but they all taste the same, and green is the cheapest, so that's what I always get. So I'm going to add in a bell pepper. I dice this up. Alright. I'm going to add some salt and pepper, and this should add to taste. And anybody who watches my videos know that I like taste, so I'm probably going to put about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of salt and pepper in there. Okay, that's looking good. Now I'm also going to throw in one and a half teaspoons of ground dry mustard. So I'm just going to eyeball this. That looks about right. Alright. I'm going to stir this up. Okay, now I have a 3-cup pack of, 3-cup pack of sharp cheddar cheese. Let me move my eggs aside now. And I'm going to go ahead and spread this cheese out over the croutons and the margarine that I put in there. And you just want to get this in here an even layer all over everything. Get it down in those nooks and crannies between the croutons so it melts down through the bottom. Then if you don't like cheddar cheese, you can use other kind of cheese. Parmesan, Mexican cheese, whatever you like. Or you can use mild cheddar. Like I said, I'm using the sharp cheddar. Alright. Okay, now that I have my cheese in, I'm going to go ahead and dump those eggs in over top of the cheese and the rest of my stuff. And this here will also help to soften up those croutons as it bakes. Okay, now this calls for 18 strips of bacon that you crisp up in your microwave or oven or whatever. I had about 13 because my one kid, I won't mention any names, decided he was going to get in the bacon when he was told not to and ate all but what I had. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this bacon on top of my casserole. You just want to try to get this out even. Like I said, if you have more bacon, it's better. I would probably just use a whole pound of bacon because bacon's good, you know, with cheese and breakfast stuff. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in a 325 degree oven for 40 minutes uncovered so everything's cooked through, and then this will be done. Alright, my casserole's done. It went for a half hour, and I left it rest for 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and serve this up and see what we got. Alright, there you have it. Charleston breakfast casserole. Give this a try. I think you'll like it. And until next time, everybody have a happy and safe New Year.
And never brought to mind